Only in the game just to get my fatty. And these lazy ain't got competition. It's me versus me, love Key Talk game.
Key Talk Society, check it out. Before the video gets started, I need y'all to like the video. You know what I'm talking about? You know I'm gonna come with the content every day, all day. You know what I'm talking about? Then like the video for me, take 2 seconds. Anyway, so we got a couple different topics today. It does look like that Yo Gotti actually did pop out, you know, since the death of his brother. This will be the first appearance and really the first words that anybody's actually heard of Yo Gotti. Now, of course, a lot of people expected Yo Gotti to pop out, you know, I'm talking about probably with a super sporadic, emotional, probably angry, statement or something to give out after the untimely death of his brother. It didn't go down like that. He actually popped out at a 42 Doug concert, of course, which is his artist. So he kind of gave light and shine on his artist, knowing that a lot of cameras and a lot of people will be recording him, which is, a good thing to do. So we'll get more into that. And also I got the video. And then, of course, we got more on Miss Fani Willis. You know what I'm talking about now. It does look like the wife of the lady, of the wife of the prosecutor that she hired to actually, to RICO Donald Trump and his team pretty much, has actually came out and showed proof, evidence that the prosecutor that everybody's alleging she potentially had some type of relationship with did actually indeed take her on flight. She pretty much came out in receipts. We'll get into that as well. Anyways, check it out, man. All right. So Yo Gotti did something that a lot of people probably was unexpected for them. You know what I'm talking about? They probably expected him maybe to come out on Instagram and make some type of post, some type of message, saying that he missed his brother and hate that, what happened. Now, of course, a lot of his artists actually came out and pretty much showed their respects to Big Jook, which definitely that's something they want to do because he was a very instrumental part in CMG. Even if y'all didn't actually know or y'all didn't actually see, he played a very instrumental role, not just, of course, with Yo Gotti being his little brother, but of course, just with the label as well and the business side of it as well, right? So it does look like Yo Gotti actually popped out at 42 Doug's concert, and at the concert, he pretty much came out. It gave Doug a hug. You can tell that it was an emotional state for him. And then on top of that as well, he had the bulletproof vest on up under his, what he came out in. Because obviously, if somebody just did that to your brother, you never know when they watching you or when they want to get you. And don't stop just because you're in another city or just because you're going on stage to perform. As obvious as y'all can see these days, the hitman, as I heard, catching hats, I'm talking about popping tops. They ain't caring about where they doing it at, or who they doing it to, who else getting hit, as long as they get that intended target so they can get that paycheck. I'm talking about, because no doubt about it, within the whole Memphis and the war and stuff that's going on there, there's 100% people that's trying to get Yo Gotti, I'm talking about take him off the earth, just as it like they did his brother, for some money. Just it is what it is. And him being a smart OG in the game, knowing what it come with, he moving the right way. Not pretty much over talking or even under talking, even though he ain't said much, but he did come show face at that show. So here's the audio footage. Well, here's the video footage of that.
Yo Gotti performing for the first time since the passing of his brother.
Now, as you can see for that, like I told y'all, he definitely had on a bulletproof vest. Anyways, so, man, oh, that ain't looking good for Fani Willis, man. Listen, I know they said something about Fani Willis was trying to indict Young Thug, indict more ATL gangs, which she was actually doing, and then, of course, go ahead and indict Donald Trump just to show the full spectrum of who she's going after. Not just the gangster thugs in the streets, talking about, but also the big political people. Actually, not just the big political people, probably the most powerful political person in the eyes of Americans, which, of course, course, is the American president as the president of the U.S. corporation, right? So with that being said, when you go out to somebody with that much power, they're going to hit you back very, very, very hard because of the type of, power that they actually have. And it does look like, I'm going to read y'all the report actually, right, of the wife of the guy, Nathan, that Fani Willis hired, pretty much coming out and showing evidence and proof, pretty much showing bank statements that he definitely did take on a few dates. So it says Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis is facing it says IRE, after it emerged that a special prosecutor involved in the Georgia election interference case against Donald Trump allegedly paid for her to fly on at least 2 occasions while an investigation was underway. It says bank statements filed in the divorce case. So I let y'all know that, that guy was actually going through a divorce. So there's sealed documents, and once those documents are unsealed, I'm sure there'll be stuff that's inside of it. Now, I didn't know if it would be stuff that was going to Fani Willis or actually including her. However, like it says here, bank statements filed in the divorce case of her alleged lover, Nathan Wade, a special prosecutor hired by Willis, suggests that he paid for her to fly on 2 trips provided by his wife, Jocelyn Wade. So obviously the wife, Jocelyn Wade, is the one who provided the statements. Jocelyn Wade, the statement showed that Wade purchased tickets for himself and another person, which is pretty much Willis, on 2 occasions. 1 trip to Miami, and bought in 2022, and another to San Francisco, purchased on April 2023. So with that being said, multiple trips. Now, he may have a defense though, right? Let's just read a little further, see if it was bought on a personal card or on a business card, right? Because you have personal trips and you have business trips. So hopefully this was a business trip, and maybe she'll have some type of defense for it, but we'll just see. It says the statement showed payments came from a Visa signature business account. Okay, so it's looking a little better. It's still looking terrible because she went on the trips, or the trips was paid and her name was pretty much on the paperwork, but it looks a lot better when it says business account, right? Well, actually, if it's a business account that's connected to money that she's potential, I don't know. Let's just finish reading it, right? It says Newsweek has been unable to verify at this time whether the tickets were paid for using public money or whether the account is for Wade's personal funds. Newsweek contacted Fani Willis via phone call on Saturday for comments. Of course, Fani Willis ain't about to come out to talk. She already told y'all the only time she's going to be talking is through the courts and through filings and through documents, right? It says the statement seemed to corroborate allegations made by one of Trump's co-defendants in the Georgia election interference case. The former president and 18 others were charged in August 2023 in relation to alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election results. Trump has consistently denied all charges against him and repeatedly said that they're part of a political witch hunt aimed at derailing him as GOP frontrunner in the 2024 presidential race. Now, like I said, whether you believe that part or not, I'm not here to convince y'all that somebody trying to derail them or they're not trying to derail them. But I'm just here to give y'all the details in the news and the story as far as, the updates. And what it looked like right now, that update came out is Buddy took Shorty on a trip. Maybe it was for business. Maybe it was personal. I'm talking about it came from the business account, but it did have her name on as like the other passenger. So I don't know, maybe there was another way he could have potentially tried to get around that. Maybe have a buy own ticket, what I'm talking about. But, talking about it is what it is. We'll just have to see how it goes. Anyways, let me know something. So how do y'all feel about, talking about Yo Gotti finally coming out showing face? Not pretty much ain't running from nothing, actually running to the crowd with that bulletproof vest on. And then, of course, how do y'all think it's looking for Miss Fani Willis? Let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.